Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? So today we are building the members only winners Game Boy for the month of August. We're in August? We're in August. They wanted this crystal, Pokemon Crystal Game Boy. Let me know if that music's too loud and I'll turn it down. But I think it sounds pretty good right here. Let me turn this brightness up a little bit. We'll get started here. Yeah, so for those who don't know, state it every time just so for new viewers they can find out. Every month we do a members only giveaway. I have just started doing more of the winner picks whatever they want. So we're doing this Game Boy this month. I'm a little late to building it, but that's all right. We kind of ran into, you know, the whole Steam Deck giveaway, and it kind of crossed over, so I wanted to gap them out enough so that people didn't get confused. But the winner, they chose this Pokemon Crystal Game Boy Advance, which this is the last one of these that I have. I will not be doing any more of this style. This is the last one. Let me turn this music down a little bit. On my end anyways. Alright, this is the last one of these ones I'm going to be doing. So I thought we should do it live so we can check it out. Read a little bit of chat. What's going on? Antonio, your mobs custom builds are sweet. Appreciate it. Appreciate anyone stopping by. So let's get into this. I have this. It's going to be the donor, which is a very cool looking Sonic. I love when I get the ones with the custom stickers in them. These ones are sweet. Kid did a really good job putting that in there. I love how they have, like, put your name on it. That's cool. And it does work. So we're going to clean it up. Get it installed in this shell here. Should go ahead and show you guys what this one's looking like. The lens, which is... And then that's the crystal right there. With the stickers somewhere else. The stickers are under my desk. Pop this out of here. Oh no, they're applied. Sweet. Save me the trouble. This is what the labels are looking like. You can do purple buttons in it. That is what he wanted. So we're gonna get into that. Shouldn't take us long. Simple build, so we'll be chilling as we get this thing together. Appreciate it, Antonio. All right, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and do purple buttons. Set this stuff out of the way. Center this up a little bit. That's pretty good right there. All right. Let's go ahead and take this batteries out of here. And get this thing open. My soldering iron on. Ready to go. Ready to go. Oh, this one's really clean. Great. Love to see it. Love to see it. Get this thing back together. All right, throw these screws away. So let me get my toothbrush out. We'll scrub this thing up a little bit. Where are you? There you are. There you are. This board's looking pretty clean. Thankfully. We'd love to see that. A little scrub on that. Doesn't need much. Gonna clean the inside of the on and off switch too. Hit it like that. Feel a little soaked in there. All right. So that's good. Let's go ahead and clean the inside of the on and off switch a little bit. Where'd you go? Need a Q-tip. Come on. All right. So just gonna hit it with a little bit of solder right here, and then hold it, and then burn my fingers. Perfect. Perfect. It's pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. How far can we zoom? Right about there. You can see it. That's pretty dirty. It's pretty clean now. What's going on, Patrick? I gotta do this closer. There we go. Bend that a little. All right, that should be good to go. So now we can move on to install a key item. My little thing that holds the Game Boy in. So just set it right in there like that. Okay, so I think that this shell works with this screen. This shell's a little bit older, so I'm not sure. I haven't built one of these in a while. Oh, that looks like the little thing fell out actually. I see something sitting on my desk that should not be sitting there. Which is that piece right there, which is a pain to get back in. So I need some tweezers, and that's annoying because these are a pain. Gotta set it like directly in the center. Then I gotta get a little knife, pop it back into its place. Hard to do on camera because I usually want to be right above it. All right. I think I got it. I hope I got it. All right, let's be careful so I don't drop it again. Sometimes they're just a pain, man. I didn't eat enough today, so I'm a little bit shaky. But that's how it goes. All right. Oh. All right. I think we got it. Yeah. Hopefully that's good. We'll test it a little bit later. All right, let's move on. Well, first of all, before I forget, let's get some tape on these contact points. What's going on? That's nice. Lock to don't know what that says. Get a little tape on these pins right here, just to prevent any shorts. All right, set scissors, and now we're back. We're back where we were. Okay, so this is the screen. If this wheel's a little way. No problem with it. We are building the members only, the YouTube members winners Game Boy. They chose this Suicune Crystal Game Boy, Pokemon Crystal Game Boy, so we are building it for them because they are the winning member for the month. Alright, so this pops in like this. And then, okay, so like I said, it's been a while since I installed on this shell. They change these shells all the time, but that looks pretty solid, actually. I'll just put some tape in here, and that'll hold it in place, so sweet. All right, and this one has a touch sensor, so we don't have to solder in the wires. Should be able to just hit the touch sensor. What's your favorite mod you've done to a gaming console? That's a good question. That is a good question. Probably my favorite one I ever did was when I was first starting out Game Boy modding, and I figured out, and I don't have like an electronics background really. I'm really not, you know, that smart at doing that kind of stuff, but you know, I'm not totally illiterate. And I was just messing around. This was back in like 2018. How long's it been? So 2018, yeah, this was like May of 2018, and I was messing around because I just found out that you could put the AGS 101 screens inside of the Game Boy Advance. I didn't know that that was a thing. And I wanted to make the Game Boy Advance rechargeable. So I did a bunch of research. I found this like one or two obscure videos on YouTube showing how you can do it, and I just kind of messed around until I figured out how to get a rechargeable battery to sit in the battery door nicely and be able to charge. And that was probably my favorite mod I ever did because it was very satisfying to figure that out on my own in a way. That's the best kind of stuff, when you kind of tinker around and then you're like, figure something out, you know? I'm jealous of the guys that, not jealous, but I do somewhat envy their knowledge of some of the guys that are just like really smart and know how to engineer stuff, like especially the guys that do the Wii mods. I forget what they're called, but they put the Wii in like the little thing. What's it called? I forget what it's called, but the Wii Boy, you know, that one's pretty sweet. Okay, so this has to sit in here. You know, they have this. Maybe I should just use this. This would probably work better. All right, cut this. Gonna need my trusty foam tape, my favorite installation tool. Trusty foam tape. I'm just gonna go ahead and peel this, and there will be a couple of Chinese fingerprints that we will store their data in YouTube. If we look closely, oh, it never shows up on camera. I have to complain every time with these screens. Always a couple Chinese fingerprints on there. That's all right. I don't really mind. It's not that big deal. I just get confused. Like, how does every single screen have fingerprints? Anyways, let's move on. All right, so that's going to sit like that, but we want to make sure that it's not going to sag this way. So we want to put a little bit of tape up here. We're going to put a little bit on the side, which we'll use this. I hate using this stuff for what they ask you to use it for, but we're going to use it for this because this is like my method of how I do things. So, have you ever bought a kit off eBay? Yes. Like, what kind of kit? I have an old GBA that I would like refurbished and modded. Is there any recommendation of a person that would do it? I'm in Canada, or is it worth just what are you trying to do to it? refurbish it, and mod. Let me know what you're trying to do, and I'll let you know. That make it true. Fingerprints. Yeah, that's what makes it. That's the magic sauce. Do you only like to do work on handhelds? No, I like to do work on all Sonic. Anything I'm interested in, I like to mess around with. That's kind of how I started doing stuff, you know. I like the GameCube a lot. But handhelds are my favorite just because I grew up handheld gaming so much. That was like my main, you know. I never really thought about it growing up. You don't think of yourself as like a handheld gamer. Like you just play games, and just most of the games that I liked and ended up, you know, liking and growing up with were all games mostly on handheld devices. So it just kind of like turned into what it was. But yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And then we're going to get one piece up here of this. IPS off eBay. Yeah, dude, they're all the same. You can buy them off eBay. But, you know, you're better off buying them off Handheld Legend or Retro Game Repair, because you know that they test them and they'll give you a refund if you get it in and it's faulty, as long as you haven't like installed it or anything like that. So you're better off ordering from one of them, because they have direct suppliers, like with the Funny Playing or whatever. But that's just my take on it. But I have, when they've been sold out, have to order stuff off of eBay or AliExpress, and it's all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff. All right, so we got that. So what we want to do is we want to lower this in, and now this is going to provide us with a very stable, see how stable that is? We'd probably be good with that, but we're going to put a little piece down here as well, and that will really hold it in place. I don't like using the adhesive that it comes with and sticking the screen to the plastic. I've never liked doing it like that, so I just don't. Do you know how to fix a Game Gear with stripped lines on the screen? I don't. I'm sorry. I have never fixed a Game Gear. So we're going to cut a little piece of this. Cut that too. I guess you want to be the one. Okay, you can be the one. So we're just going to feed this under here like this, and we're going to butt it up against the screen there. So that will, oh wait, yeah, I got to get it under the ribbon. And that will hold that really well. Now the next thing we have to do is, well, we can get to this after. We got to put something in here so that it holds the screen down, because they don't come with foam anymore, unfortunately. But we should be able to use the foam tape. The foam tape is like this is the hidden secret to Game Boy modding. The foam tape. People don't know about that. I use that so much. We got music playing still? I'm not hearing it. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's still playing. All right, so where are my screws? Here they are. Let me read some of the chat. Okay, looks like I'm caught up. Wow, I can't believe somebody won this for $5. Making dreams come true here, guys. Dreams coming true. All right, so everything's in. So now we want to make sure that this sets in. I don't know how we're supposed to do this one. I guess it just folds over and sticks. Or maybe it folds like this. I always forget. There we go. That'll work, I think. Alright, then we want this to be like this. And then we need to figure out where we need to put this foam tape to hold these damn speakers, man. Come on. Alright, so you see how it's gapped? Like there's a gap. So we're going to want to put some right there. And then right here, so that this back will hold it down. Some pressure right there. So we should be good with just like a couple pieces. Here, here, and here type deal. So we'll do one here. And we'll do two here because that's a little bit lower. So I don't, what do you mean a company? Have you ever thought about starting a company for this kind of stuff? What for a game he get with it? No games, just the Game Boy. $300 value. He won for $5 for being one of the members, a staunch supporter. Oh, okay, yeah. So that should be good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and I guess we can do those after. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because of the chat. And put that on. Yeah, that should be good. All right, let's get a couple screws in it. I'm trying to move slow so I don't miss anything. Oh yeah, I have a website. It's jboymods.com. I've been doing this for like 5 years. That 20 years, 2DS, 3DS Advance, SP, all for it, need. That type of guys for all console, I think maybe yes. I couldn't agree more. No, you're fine. You're fine, buddy. I know language barriers are tough. It's all good. I just don't understand. Alright, so what we want to do, let's go ahead and just put it together. We'll just put 2 screws in it, throw some batteries in it, make sure that it is working. And what time is it? 4:30. Alright, perfect. Need to make a short today. Wonder what we'll make. Alright, so I'll throw all this stuff in here. Throw this on here. And let's get 2 screws in it. There's 1 screw. There's 2. Let me get my test cartridge. There it is. And then where were those batteries? Throw this away. All right. Looking good. Touch sensor's working. LNR working, or yeah, LNR working. Select. Yeah, it's good. All good. That was quick, wasn't it? This needs a little bit of help. Sometimes it's just because I cleaned it. It takes like a minute for it to get back into its groove. That's why you'll see me flicking it like a million times, which you would probably think that would break it, but It's fine. Sometimes it just needs to get worked back in a little bit after you clean it. All right. That was quick. Start pins. Thank you, buddy. Do you have an end goal in mind? I don't know. Really an end goal. My goal right now is to hit 100K and get the 100K plaque. And just keep making content. I really like making content. So, you know, if I could turn YouTube into some sort of consistent revenue stream, that would be the goal. We're on our way, but it's hard. It's like all I do, but that's all right. It is tough though, dude. Making YouTube videos is not easy, even if it's just shorts. Because like shorts, you have to just make so many of them. All right. This like doesn't have... There, let me bend it out a little. Just broke it, but that might help. It's like not having enough resistance. Oh, there we go. We want that solid click when you flick it. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we want. All right, that's better. Go ahead and close it up. I'm actually trying to hit 100K on all platforms, and we're about to hit 80K on YouTube. We just hit 80K on Instagram, and we just hit 85 on TikTok, and then 30K on Facebook. But the last two I don't really care about. They're just there. Just on your website. Nah, appreciate it. Yeah, I built that website myself. So thank you. I mean, I use Shopify, but I still had to like do all the work, you know? Appreciate the sub. You know, I turned the alert sound off on Streamlabs. I don't know why it's still going off. Maybe I didn't save it. Anyways, this is a solid one though. You know, it's funny because, you know, it always happens like this. Like I only did like a small run of these. I think I only had like 10 of these made, and I sold 9 of them. And then I had one left that was sitting on my site for probably, on my site and my Etsy, for probably like 4 months, and nobody bought it, which was really like, okay, that was really weird, because I have another Suicune one that people have been buying. So this one's just been sitting. And then it just so happened that the person that won the members only wanted this one built. I was like, oh, okay, I can get rid of that one. Perfect. But I didn't update the stock on my website. So what happens the very next day? Someone buys this one. And I had to message them and say, oh, I don't have any more. Like, they're not available. Why does that happen? It happens. Stuff like that happens all the time. It's so weird. Anyways, let me grab... I have this pink one. That one looks kind of sick. They'd probably like that. You think they'd want that? Yeah, maybe it's too pink. I'll just do a standard one. What do you guys think? Let the chat decide. Pink or the regular silver? I'm not sure. Throw these away. Read the cheat. Let's go. I get it. Your shorts are good, man. That's how I found you. I appreciate it. I wish there was more jobs out there in the market. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a grind, man. The goal for this year was 100K. Just gonna keep trucking. We're so close. Yeah, I do sell them for a living. I do other stuff too. I mean, but this is one of my main jobs is content creating and building Gameboys and selling them. It's awesome. Is it just me? It's hard to find donor GBA for a good price now. Yeah, it's hard. You have to just buy them off Japan websites or off eBay. That's where I get most of mine, is off eBay. Websites like buy.jp are really great, but you have to like really scour the sites for like a while to find good deals. So you can find really good deals, but you have to be like on the site for a really long time because the language barrier makes it kind of tough because you have to, you know, I don't know. So I just usually buy them off eBay and spend like a little extra and save myself the time. But yeah, I have a whole box over here. I might open up and clean a couple of them. We should, we're only been up for 30 minutes. We're already done. So let me get this out of here. If I can peel this off. Jeez, I don't even think I can. I'm gonna cut it. You guys think regular? I was thinking regular too. Too pink? Yeah. If it was purple, I'd say well, let's do it, but Suicune's really not pink, so. What is Theo Market? I've never heard of that before. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Yeah, I'm waiting. I have so many orders right now, but I'm waiting for parts. It's the story of my life. But it's all good. So I'm like getting super backed up because I'm just sitting waiting for parts to come in. I think it sucks because I think I'm gonna have to stop doing the overclocking on the Game Boy's advances soon, which is pretty annoying because people love that mod, and I think it's like the coolest mod to do on a Game Boy. But I can't be doing it anymore because the screens do not work. I need to message the guy and actually ask him about that, but the guy that owns it, Division 6, he's kind of hard to get in touch with. All right. Appreciate the sub. All right. I can't really see, but it looks... Oh, there's a little... Is that a speck? I think we're good. I think it's on top. All right. Let's make sure it's centered. Can't really tell unless it's on. Of course I dropped it. I gotta tighten one of those screws. Almost centered. Now it's centered. There we go. How'd it turn out, guys? Looks pretty sick. Looks pretty sick. All right, let me clean it up a little bit, tighten some of these screws, and we're gonna move on to a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of Game Boy prepping for the week, because I could do another 30 minutes on here. There we go. That thing needs to get cranked down. All right. Congrats to the winner. That thing is a solid piece right there. That one's solid. Yeah. Give them one of the good stickers. I guess we should make sure it works with Game Boy Advance games too. Sometimes I forget to test that until it's time to ship. Let's see. Got a leaf green here. Make sure. There she go. Brody. I love your videos. I was asking my mom for one of your Game Boy Advances, and she said maybe for Christmas. I really hope that they aren't sold out. That's sick. Appreciate the love. Oh, this is the fried save file. That would be tight. I get quite a few orders, but I usually stock up pretty hard for the holiday season, so if you want to get it in time for Christmas, try to order sometime in November would be best. And then we get the Paris, and then I throw the Deca thingy. Yeah, all right, it works. Good stuff. All right, so let's move on. Shout out to the member winner. Oh yeah, put this away. All right, got some baggies here. And then we're gonna do next thing on the agenda is a couple SPs that I just got in. My address isn't on this, is it? It is on the bottom. All right. Ugh, grimy. Let's do like, I don't know, let's just do 2 for now. Let's see. Grimers. Hope these work. Spent like $600 on them. Of course, I can't get the damn thing open. Can't get the damn thing open. It's too big. There we go. Wait. Ugh, it's so stripped. Can't get it open. There it goes. Man, I hate when this happens. It's got a battery in there too. Must be dead. Let's grab a battery. Set these over here. Battery. This white one should work. Alright, let's see. This thing isn't fried. Not a good sign, boys. Not a good sign. I think this... Oh, I got a flick. What are you doing, I assume? What are you doing with these Game Boys? These are the ones I use for all of the builds, all the different orders that I have. I usually buy like 10 or 20 of them at a time, and they come in questionable condition. So we're gonna dig into them and see how many of them are duds. I usually, what happens is I usually buy 10 as is for parts for like around $600, and then I'll get like 2 of them that are duds. So really I'm spending like $70 each, which doesn't seem like a good deal. It's not. So I kind of have to do that though, or I'm like scouring the internet to buy them individually. That's how I used to do it, and that's the best way to do it on Mercari and Facebook Marketplace and eBay. But it's like a full-time job just to find units. So it's just easier to buy the lots of 10 and then just pray that they are good. It doesn't look corroded, so that's good. That's the worst. Let's see how this one's looking. Hopefully it's just a dirty power switch. Get all these, and they're always so dusty. All right, pop it out of here. Best way to tell. Drop something. Something's gone forever. As soon as something hits this floor, say goodbye. It's gone forever. I don't know how many of these batteries are dead is the problem. I have a drawer full of batteries, and I never know which ones have a charge because I don't charge them. Oh, hey! We're green dotting. Just got a dirty power switch. Solid. Okay, so we'll clean that. I gotta take all this stuff out of here. And I usually put all this stuff in like one big baggie. Let me see. My SP parts baggie. I'll turn my thing back on. All right, yeah, let's get these hinges out of here. We're gonna need those. Yeah, I usually just get my bulk from Yahoo Japan. Yeah, that's the best place to do it. I'm new subscriber. That boy Clyde. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? What am I doing now? I'm just cleaning up some Game Boys. A big lot of Game Boys I just got in for parts, and we're seeing what the damage is. Seeing how many of them are going to be salvageable for builds, and how many of them are going to go to the scrap heap. So far, we got a winner. One winner. Okay, these are good. These can go in the trash. not trash, but in the baggie full of discarded things. Ah! Alright. Alright, there's one. Probably just do this one. I'm gonna go to 1 hour. We've been up for 42 minutes. Oh, I didn't check this one. Oh, this one has a battery in it. Let's see if it's a winner. Okay, so all these batteries are just dead over here. Well, that's a good screen, too. That screen's solid. That's going to go in the good screen pile. Dang. Makes me wonder, does this one charge? Oh, it doesn't charge. This one doesn't charge. Wrecked. Damn. Let's see if it charges out of the case. Or maybe, I don't know. That's the worst when they don't charge. Such a letdown. I don't even want to open it. It's such a pain to fix them if they don't charge. It is such a pain. Sometimes it's just a fuse, but other than that, ugh, it's a nightmare. Such a waste of time. I've wasted many hours trying to fix SPs that don't charge. Swap the fuses, swap the EM8. Just, they never come back. I swear. I just have never had good luck with that. With fixing them if they don't charge, but we'll see. Okay. I did that with PlayStations for a while, but stopped after they stopped selling, but made a decent profit. Now I'm working on arcade machines and pinball machines. Oh, that's tight. That's cool. Alright, let's see the damage on this thing. Doesn't look bad. There's the EM8, which is what you can swap out to fix it if it's not charging. But it's not even worth it, dude. It's such a pain. Sometimes it's the LED is the funniest thing. Sometimes it's the LED is out, so you can't tell if it's charging. So maybe I'll swap that. Let me mark this one. Just put a C on there. All right, we'll mess with that later. Yeah, this screen's like super solid. I need to start selling the screens again. I have like a drawer full of them that I used to sell them, and then for some reason the eBay listing never renewed, so I forgot. And I was like, huh, I wonder why I haven't sold one of those screens in like 6 months, and I go and the listing's like not up. I'm like, oh, that's why. Ding! What's your best seller? Regular GBA? Probably the regular GBAs, just because there's more designs. But I think if there were more designs for the SP, that the SP would sell better, because they're just, people like them more, and they're cheaper, because they're less work. So I sell them for a little bit like less, because like they're less work to do for most cases. All right, so let me get these out of here. I don't care. I'm gonna destroy the rubbers, so look away if this upsets you. All right. This is my first stream on my new computer, guys. And it's working, so that's a good sign. screen out. This is a really nice condition screen. Alright, so this can go like this, and then like this. Let's throw all this stuff in. Let's do one more. Or we could try the, we could try to fix this Game Boy. I don't know. Nah, I'll do that off because it's just so hard to solder those little LEDs on camera. Because I gotta get my head so close so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we got these two. We got these two. Maybe it's my charger though. Let's see. No, it's not the charger. Yeah. Yeah, it might be the LED. I don't know. To mess with that. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. No power. This screen's trash. Okay. Works. Alright. Let's get this thing out of here. Ooh, this one's nasty. Some grime in it. There's another one. There we go. All right. Gotta get the thumbnail photo. Gotta get the thumbnail pic. Alright, that's that. Gonna need the thumbnail. Let's see if we can get something decent looking. This side looks cooler, huh? No, this side. Yeah, this side looks cooler. Alright, let me get some batteries in this. All right, let's do it like that. That'll be good. Solid. All right, guys. Thank you guys for showing up while we built that. For those who just dropped in, before we go out, this was the members only giveaway item for the month of August. Every month, all the $4.99 members, you could be a member all the way up to $14.99. Each $5 basically gets you one entry into the monthly giveaway that we do. This month we did a build whatever Game Boy on my website, jboymods.com, that you want. I think that's how we're going to start doing it. Sometimes we've done other things in the past, but depending on how I'm feeling that month, it's easier to just do whatever they want on the site. So this month they wanted this, my last Suicune Pokemon Crystal Game Boy Advance, and that's what they got. We just built it. Went really smooth, no issues. Touch sensor works. I think, where is the touch sensor? It's around here somewhere. Touch sensor was working. So the problem is I don't know where the touch sensor is. I should have made a better note of where it was. Let's see. There it is. It's right there on the right. See if we can get it working. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, there it goes. Oh, you gotta press kind of hard, which is good because then you don't accidentally press it. And then you hold it, and then it turns off. So you hold it, turns on, and then you can hold it, and then it turns off. So that's good that it's kind of harder to press so you don't accidentally do it. Thank you, appreciate it. This is what the back looks like. This was a custom I did earlier this year. Had about 10 of them made. Had the last one sitting on my site for months, and the member that won it wanted it for the month of August. So be on the lookout for next month, September. $4.99 to become a member. It supports the channel, and you have a chance to win something really cool for $5. For those who are interested, I charge about $300 for this on my website. So $4.99, this guy got it this month. Lucky him. Lucky him. Appreciate you guys. And we're gonna go ahead and pop it in here so it stays safe. Boom. Good looks. So that's about it for today's stream. Thank you guys again for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and get working on today's video. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but we're gonna figure something out. And again, thank you guys for stopping in. I'll see you on the next live stream. We'll be building probably another one of these, another Game Boy. Not this one, because this is the last one I got of this. But y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.